This story is developing tonight. Dozens of people camping on the 1,000 Acres Trail in the Sandy River Delta now have less than 3 weeks to leave. The Oregon Department of State Land says it will close 50 acres and spend months restoring that land. K2's Christina Giardinelli hiked out to the camp, joins us live now at the park. And Christina, some campers tell you they've been there for decades now?
Yeah, that's right. I talked to one man who says he's camped about a mile up this trail here. He's been there 20 years. And, you know, when you see these camps, it's really not hard to believe that. I've seen a lot of camps in wooded areas in Oregon, and this is the largest one I've ever seen. Daniel Layton, who goes by Grizzley, says he's not homeless. This encampment on 1,000 Acres Trail is his home.
I've been here about 20 years.
You don't have to take his word for it. You can read it on his driver's license. But the words near 1,000 acres in the ID address line will soon be incorrect.
They expect us to just jump up and leave at a moment's notice. And they say if we don't, that they will be coming in here and physically removing us.
He's talking about the Department of State Lands, who posted notices at the beginning of this month telling people like Grizzly that they have until June 2nd to leave. He says it's not the first time this has happened.
And we've been swept in the past, and we just moved across the way over by the railroad tracks, and when they were done, we'd move back here.
This time the move is permanent. The Department of State Lands says they will close 50 acres of the park until the fall while they clean. The camp is massive, complete with porta-potties, generators, tree forts, and even a pet cemetery, where Grizzly tells me he and others have best friends buried. He says leaving for good in a matter of weeks seems unthinkable.
I don't think it's a fair way to have us out of here. They've offered us no housing or resources at all.
Josh Mulholland with the Department of State Lands disputes that.
The Multnomah County Homeless Services Department, as they're now called, has been doing outreach to the individuals occupying the Delta and offering services.
You know, people who get evicted from their homes have 90 days to pack up. Why was the notice not given at 90 days?
There were notices provided in 2024 that this area is going to be closed off. So I would say that ample opportunity has been given that these lands are not for long-term unauthorized use.
Did the ones in 2024 give them a deadline?
I actually can't say.
Now, Mulholland says the impact to waterways and wildlife around these camps is huge and has to be stopped. I did ask him why it's only happening now, and he did say in part it's because of pressure from the city of Troutdale. Live in Troutdale, Christina Giardinelli, K2 News.
Christina, thank you for that. K2 asked Governor Tina Kotek about her reaction to the clearing of the camp. A spokesperson from her office sent us this statement. It reads in part, the governor believes that every person should have a safe and affordable place to call home. The state has worked closely with the Multnomah County Joint Office of Homeless Services to coordinate outreach. Camping in the Sandy River Delta presents many risks to Oregonians. The governor expects this work to continue with a shared understanding that any effort to return these lands to recreational use must include pathways to housing for the people living there.